Hey guys, this is Coach Ryan Hones. We're at Fringe Sport headquarters today, and we're going to do some auxiliary work for the shoulders using the One Fit Wonder Kettlebell. First thing we're going to do is an arm bar. So set up for this, exactly like you'd set up for a Turkish get-up. We're going to bring that kettlebell in close to the side, and setup is really key. You want to make sure you get a good breath before you bring the bell up. We're going to externally rotate at the shoulder. A lot of times people kind of are just neutral here. I've been one to do that myself, but we actually really want to try to force that external rotation here to keep that shoulder stable. And all we're going to do is bring our opposite hand above our head. We're going to turn over like this, bring our leg over, and we're going to keep kind of just pulling our chest through until we feel kind of like a stretch right in that shoulder girdle. And we're going to hold this for about 4 or 5 seconds. And we're going to come back down. And that's pretty much it. It's a great exercise, again, for just doing some rehab on the shoulder. If you've had any injuries in the past, it's really good for strengthening up all that tiny musculature, helping out with some stability, and so on. The next movement we're going to do is just a Turkish get-up. Same thing, setup-wise. Bring the bell in close, good breath. Externally rotate at the top. What we're going to do here is we're going to bring our opposite hand. It's going to be at about a 45-degree angle from our side, and then we're going to just kind of drive into that elbow to start with. So again, everything's kind of externally rotated at the shoulder. We're tight. Get into that shoulder to the palm, raise the hips, bring the leg through, and now you're in this nice lunge position. Stand up, and then you do the exact opposite thing to get back down. Lunge, palm, leg through, elbow, down, and so on. That's a really great exercise, again, for kind of a total body strengthening, but also, again, working the external rotation of the shoulder, putting the whole body through a range of motion. You can do those like for speed if you want to work out, but again, I would say to focus more on just like kind of an auxiliary movement. Again, really good for rehabbing a shoulder if you've had any shoulder issues in the past, or strengthening up that tiny musculature that kind of gets left behind in your normal everyday workout. Last thing we're going to do is the kettlebell windmill. So we're going to get up just like we did in our Turkish get up. Once we reach this position, all we're going to do is reach down with our opposite hand, try to touch the ground, and then come back up. You can do, a set of 5, set of 10, depending on how heavy the bell is. And then we're just going to switch arms eventually. Just another great auxiliary movement to put in to your training, afterwards, beforehand. If you're rehabbing a shoulder, those are the 3 main movements I would go ahead and start doing immediately. It's Coach Ryan Hones, Fringe Sport headquarters. We're using the One Fit Wonder kettlebell to get these shoulders in the right spot.